Okay, so this other poem is a little different, and it's called Grandma's Cookies. And the basic premise is that my cookies are better than your grandma's cookies. That's the premise of this poem. So here's the poem called Grandma's Cookies. My grandma's cookies are better than your grandma's cookies. Somehow crunchy enough, your jaw feels that satisfying tremor of ice crackling under warm breath, but chewy enough that pieces stick to teeth and memory. An enduring taste, brown sugar on the brink of burnt, as if baked at the edge of a volcanic eruption, airlifted just in time for perfection. Rather than dough balls left to the oven's tepid hands, slivers, not longer than 4 inches, a shape most unlike your grandma's fucking cookies. Each hand sliced with architect precision and dazzled with sprinkles, pink and translucent, a scattering of gem rock. Upon the landscape of homemade desire, a ferocious command that forces all other cookie makers to kitchen tile, so they may howl like slaves to a thunderous Hera. You are the alpha, you are the confectionery omega. The sprinkles used to be pink, but over the last couple of years, my grandma's choice in decoration has changed to a showering in rainbow orbs. I haven't asked my grandma why she made that switch. Maybe she got bored with the same old, or decided she liked rainbow sprinkles better. I like to think it was an act with purpose, a statement on contemporary politics, or an existential kick in the face that can only be understood when the moon is full and the blue and white sprinkles align. I'm okay to leave this one a mystery. In truth, cookies are not part of my daily choice at the local Java Center, where just slightly overweight women devour big round ones and wonder why they can't shed those extra pounds. But my grandma can always count on me devouring every last crumb from those Tupperware containers, an offering of consumption as if to present my appreciation that every moment spent together has been treasured, which in part is why this latest batch of cookies is especially unique. Grandma has started talking about death a lot. She's outlined the things that she wants to be present at before she passes. Your brother Josh's graduation, she says. Oh, and your brother Max's graduation. But after that, she says, that's all she needs. I can't say I'm unhappy to hear this. She's convinced me that she's lived a life, full and rewarding life. So death is only a quiet and brave march into inevitable, onto whatever sense of peace or oneness there is out there. Grandma knows everything must rest. And for that, I'm happy for her. I'm at the point in my life that I recognize all that my grandma has done for me, and I want to do anything I can to provide for her. Being happy for her seems like the least I can do. Still, the thought of her not being here, not receiving her apologetic phone calls for waking me at 10 a.m., not being reminded that canasta still exists and people actually play it regularly in Longboat Keys, Florida, not having the opportunity to walk into her view and know that I've made her day, pinches my throat and pauses my life. This is the last batch of cookies I'll ever make for you, she says to me, as she passes over these cookies before me. She always surprises me with cookies, but this came as a surprise. It hurts too much to stand up and make them, she explains, so enjoy them. As I nibble, thinking of how my grandma carefully baked these cookies from scratch, and how we, my brothers and I, are much like these cookies of her, I wonder if I can bring myself to finish every last bite. Perhaps this time, I'll leave 1 or 2 pieces, let them turn to stale, undead cookies in some landfill, so that I know somewhere out there, in some form or another, there's a piece of her, something that she's touched, something that she's created, a magnet on my refrigerator that says, I will always love you. As I reach beside me, probing the plastic for another piece of her memory, I realize I've already eaten every last bite. For a moment, I am disappointed. My plans to have her live through the remains of her own creation are foiled by my apparent hunger for sweetness. But soon, while my eyes tear up and I muster a proud frown, I realize it is not the pieces of what you leave behind that matter, but who. Thank you.